It's Bueno and Tatsuta, the two centre-backs, with the bullet headers combining.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Pacific Pursuit, and welcome back to Nagoya, where in today's episode it might well be the final one, and this time it's getting serious. If we go and take a look at what's happening, the A-League has wrapped up and the two jobs on offer. We've got Western United, who finished in 12th, but we also have the Melbourne Victory, who have qualified for the, I figured out how it works, I'm pretty sure, but I think they have qualified. That is because if we go and take a look, the elimination final, Sydney FC lost this game here, and so did the Newcastle Jets, so that means Sydney and the Jets there, they won't qualify, and then it's down to these last three to see where it goes. And then in the semi-finals, the Melbourne Victory lost, but so did the Brisbane Roar, and the Melbourne Victory finished above the Roar. So that means that job offers come open now, because the manager has left. They had a manager previous who wasn't there for very long. Neither was this new one. They've had a bit of a rocky season, and he has gone and left. And we have taken. We want to get the job. We've not accepted. We've not even had an interview yet, but we have gone and shown our interest in that job. So hopefully we can go on and get it. In today's episode, we have two games coming up. One in the league against Kawasaki, which will be a tough one once again, and then against Hiroshima, who currently find themselves, if we go and take a look, they are in 10th place, as you can see there. We play them in the second leg, which we find ourselves 3-1 down in, away from home. It's going to be a tough old game, but we'll have to see what we can go and do. If it's the final episode, then we should make out for a really, really interesting one. Last time out, Tokyo Verdy, Kashima. Since then, we've had an interesting spell of form. A 3-0 loss there, a 3-3 draw, in which we were 3-1 up against Nagasaki, as you can see there. Shonan, we got a win. But we played them at this, was it start of season? It was last year we played them. Got our revenge on them there. The Hiroshima game, we obviously lost that, as you can see there. We played against the Aurora Red Diamonds. 92nd minute equaliser. If I take a look, there's been a lot of late goals scored against us, as you can see there. A late hat-trick. We were 1-0 up in that game. We beat Kyoto, who were first in the league at the time of the game. A red card early on, and we managed to get the result there. And then FC Tokyo. It's the reverse fixtures now, and it was a 2-1 loss in that game. We find ourselves in 11th place, not in the worst position. A game in hand also, should we win, we would go up to 8th place by the looks of it. A very interesting time. Let's go and have a look at the first game of the day against Kawasaki. So the team for this game against Kawasaki, we are struggling with injuries and just rest and stuff like that. Once again, it starts with Fujita in goal, backline of Lanza, Kawazura, Tatsuta, Sakai, Yanagai, Lima, Morishima make up midfield. We've got Morishita on the left, Hasegawa returned on the right, and Nakashima up top. Kick off here in this game against Kawasaki. It's going to be a tough one, but we've got a good squad for the first time in a long time. We've got a really kind of, it don't look it, but kind of a rested squad that can be ready to go for this game. There's nearly chance here already. I'll go and zoom in. I don't know why I was so zoomed out. Even if we've rotated a few players, I think we have a good team here. Here's Morishima, the chance to make it 1-0, and we lead here against Kawasaki in what could be one of our final games. I've said this throughout 4 episodes, but we should be offered an interview with the Melbourne Victory. I said that would be one of the clubs I wanted to go to. It was either them, the Sydney FC, or the Central Coast Marinas, but with how the season's ended, that job has managed to come up, which is nice to see that it has. We've gone and taken the opportunity. It looks like we'll be playing in the second cup next year, and hopefully with a chance of winning it. They've never actually won a trophy, I don't think. They've definitely not won an Asian trophy, so it'll be interesting to see how we can go and do with them. Whether or not we win it next year will have to be decided then, but at least we are making progress and putting ourselves on a path to start to build up these trophies and go on that path to go and win them. And ultimately, it's the beginning of, and we've not won any of the trophies so far as part of the Pacific Pursuit, but we contribute by making the move to the Melbourne Victory. So it will be interesting. You know, Australia, it's an interesting one. They've got some really kind of big cities. There'll be a lot of rivalry in that league. We can't get relegated, so no matter how bad we do, we cannot get relegated. It'll be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see. Hopefully, one issue I'm thinking about already is we don't become too good, because we will have to make a team that's too good for the AFC 2, but kind of not good enough for winning the league or anything like that. I think you can it's the semi-finals that you have to do well in, all the finals. Basically, if you get to the final, even if you lose, you qualify for the second. They only have one team in the Asian Champions League, but they have two in the Asian Champions League too. It's weird because last year the team who finished second, I figured it out how I think it works. The team who finished second didn't qualify. It's the two finalists from those top six, and then, or is it? Yeah, it is top six. The top six. Two get eliminated, or is it? Yeah, it is. Two get eliminated, and then it means the bottom four play against each other. Then they play the top two, and then the losers of that, whoever finishes higher in the league, they get to qualify. And then it's the finalists who make the Asian Champions League. So it will be interesting to see how we get on as the opposition do score here in this game. We'll have to go and take a look in the second half what we can go and do. Yeah, I guess the focus now for us is how we do. Should we get the Melbourne job? I mean, we've had offers from some big Asian clubs, so hopefully we can go and replicate something similar to what we've done here, even better, and we can live up to the expectation, the reputation that we've clearly developed in our time so far in Asia. As 47 minutes goes in this game, the second half underway. Will we go and get a winner in our potentially penultimate game here with the club, or will it be another disappointing day for us? Really, the start to the season really good. The last few games our form's not been the best, but this team, we've got them to mid-table. If we leave at mid-table, then I don't think we can complain about that too much. Overall, that would be a pretty good result for us, and yeah, we'll have to see how we do in the remaining parts of these games. 50 minutes gone. Kawasaki taking their time with the possession of the ball. They're really trying to build up from the back, see what they can do. As we'll take a look here now, it's in to the path of Seko, who actually doesn't play for them anymore. If I take a look, yeah, he plays for Stoke now, which is interesting to see, but he's in this team at the moment, with it still being FM24 as Kawasaki come in the attack. The shot goes in, and that is disappointing. It's a disappointing collapse here in this game. Will we pull it back for all those fans that have come? It's their home stadium that we're playing in, but it's going to be another tough day for us at home by the looks of it. I don't think our home record has been pretty bad, to be honest, this year. If we go and take a look, we've not been good at all. The home record, we're down here, all the way down here. 4 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. How's our away record? We have the 3rd best away record in the whole league, but at home, the Toyota Stadium, we've not been too good at all. Is it going to be another goal here for Kawasaki? It's a ball in back post, and we lose a header. It's just not going well for us, is it? From 1-0 up, I think it's been a constant theme for us over the last few the last few games, and once again we collapse. We go 1-0 up, 3-1 down here in this game, and it's being turned over very quickly as well. We just have bursts of a kind of a lack of concentration, and they might have been split over 2 halves, but it's just not going well for us. We can make a few changes here in this game. We'll look to bring on in the middle. I want to bring Lima off. We'll probably bring Kwan Milan on. I know he's not rested, but I think it makes sense. Uchida on for Morishima. He's had a lot more games in the J1 and got a few goals for it as well. As we go and confirm those subs, we'll go a bit more positive as well. See if we can get a goal back. Hopefully get a point. I mean, this Kawasaki team are very, very good. That can't be denied, but it's just frustrating considering we were 1-0 up, and we've had the same against the Arawa Wed Diamonds. Where are we there? As you can see, and also it's been a tough season, as I've said, for these big teams. Arawa are down there, Vissel Kobe. I mean, they do have 4 games in hand, because I think they've just won the Asian Champions League, or they're in the final. If we take a look, yeah, they lost it to Al Nassr. So Ronaldo picks up an Asian Champions League there, as you can see. If he did play that game, I don't know if he did, but he picks up that honour. I don't know why the final was over 2 legs. That's an interesting thing, but they did in fact lose that final. They have to catch up with their games now. I don't know, these Japanese teams or the Japanese league system mustn't expect the Japanese teams to do well if they schedule it so that it doesn't favour the teams like Vissel Kobe, but they have 4 games in hand on most teams, and should they win all of them they would go up to 41 points. But it's been a tough season for others as well, you know, the Yokohama F Marinos, as we were saying before about the Aurora Red Diamonds, who won the Champions League I think recently, very very recently. If we go and take a look, 2023, 2017, 2007, 3 times winners. Arguably the biggest club in all of Japan. I mean, I don't know about the other teams. We can go and take a look. A bit of a reflection, should it be our last time here? They have won it. They've never won it. I think they have won it. Sure, they have won it. Runners up. No way. I thought they must be owned by car companies. They've got Yokohama, I believe, are a car company, and Nissan they were formerly known as. That's always interesting to see. And then we also have Vissel Kobe. Have they won it in the past? They haven't. So it is only the Aurora Red Diamonds who have won it, which is quite surprising me. Can we get a goal back in this game? Here's Hasegawa, who got the start down this right side. Can he look to play a ball in? He's our number 7. He finds Uchida, and that is a foul. And Nakashima is going to have the chance to go and add to his goal tally in this season. I think he's on like 11, 10 or 11. In the season, 12 even, as you can see there. He's not first on the Golden Boot. It looks like this player has had a really good spell of games, because I've never seen him before, but he is second at the moment, which is nice to see. We're going to take a look what happens with this penalty. Probably going to make a few more changes in the hopes that we can pull off a spectacular comeback. Obviously we have Hiroshima in the next game. It's not even going to be Nakashima, it's going to be Sakai, right back in this game, the number 9. I don't know why he's stepping up, but will he score? He puts it in with an emphatic effort and makes it 4-2 in this game. There might still be a bit of hope. There is Hiroshima there. They're currently winning their game 2-0 against Tokyo Verdy. It'll be interesting to see how we do. Just need the 2 goals to tie it up, and then we'll have an interesting game on our hands. But in this game, not been the best performance really. We can go and make some final changes. Ortolan, and I don't think there's much more we can do really. Probably should have had a bit of a bigger squad, but what can you do? The full-time whistler's going to go top of the team opposition, but not meant to be here in this game. And the team for this game against Hiroshima, we have a full strength side. I will have to change one of the players because of the registration rules for this cup, so an under 21 will be coming into the team, but it starts with Fujita in goal, a backline of Lanza, Bueno, Tatsuta and Orto, Milan, Lima, Marishima in the middle. We've got Marishita on the left, Maeda on the right, and Nakashima up top. I wonder who drops out. Kick-off here in this game against Hiroshima. I think it was a pretty easy decision who we bring in. Usami comes in the hole. Is Maeda who drops out. We've put Marishima onto the right. Maeda was fit to play, but with these recent injuries we've had, I don't want to risk him. He is one who can get quite a few, and we don't want to really go and risk him even more in a game like this, where we don't really have to. If we get knocked out, we get knocked out. We'll have to see though. Obviously we've had a pretty good run up to this point. We're up to the round of 16, but if we can go one step further, that would be nice. But at the same time, we don't want to cause any problems going down in later on in the league. We still have not been offered an interview by Melbourne Victory. The job is still open. It's been like 3 weeks and we've not been offered it, which is weird, to be honest, because I just don't know why they've not done it yet. We've had a whole 2 weeks off going into this game, and we've not had the offer. Is that Yamada? The Yamada who used to be with us, it is as well. He went to Hiroshima, and he gets a start in the cup. As you can see there, he's only played 2 games since we let him go at the start of the season, and he might have just scored against us there, but it is chalked off. There's a corner here, chance to do something. It's floating around. Bueno gets a header in, and Tatsuta gets up first, and he scores a goal to pull it back to 3-2. It's Bueno and Tatsuta, the 2 centre backs, with the bullet headers combining, and now we're on track to start a bit of a comeback. Look at this, it's incredible really. Bueno just kind of puts it up, but Tatsuta Well, he puts the pressure on the goalkeeper, who comes out. He just gets above the rest of them, and all of a sudden we lead on the day, and we're only one goal behind. So let's see what we can go and do. Here's Bueno, the backline of Milan, Bueno and Tatsuta in possession. It falls to Asami now. What can he do? He's had quite a few games with the team. He's only 16 years of age, but has clearly got a lot of potential. He's down this right side, and what a ball it is! Who will it fall to? It might have had a bit too much on it. It did look like a good ball initially, but it falls back out to Lanza, to the edge of the area. Lima is there, and that is a goal against Hiroshima to tie this game up. It's Yuri Lima from the edge of the area, captain in the side today, and he makes it 3-3 on aggregate, and maybe we are still alive here in this League Cup. Let's have a look. We don't want to switch off here in this at the end of this first half. That would be very, very frustrating. We can go and take a look what will happen in these final few moments. It's been a very, very good game from us, I must say. Let's have a look down this right side. Square ball, and Yamada scores, and maybe not. Of course Yamada would in his third game for the club get his first goal for them, and they do retake the lead. But if we continue to play how we have in that first half, then we should be able to potentially go and get a result. Let's go and see. We've lost our assistant manager. He's been taken by another club, Fukuoka they're called. We played against them at the start of the season, which it seems like a bit of a sideways step. I don't know why. That reminds me, where is King Kazu these days? We can go into, we can sign him as a coach. I don't know if he has been employed. He hasn't. Well, guess what? Well, I think we'll have to go and sign him as we go and do that there. He will be coming back into the club, 58 years of age now, I assume. We tried to sign him when he did retire, but he wasn't. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I think we tried to give him a bit of a different, I actually don't know. I actually don't know what happened, but he will be coming into the club by the looks of it if he accepts our deal, as we try to get ourselves back into this game. Let's go and take a look at what we can do, putting on a bit of a press, trying to win this ball back, really closing them down as Hiroshima find themselves in possession. They make up a bit of a back three in possession by the looks of it. They'll try and build up from that, taking it to the midfield, potentially to one of these wingers, a bit of an inside winger there. It goes out to this far left side. They're advancing with the ball. We want to defend. We don't want to let them back into it. What a ball it is, and that is a good save from Fujita to deny Yamada there. Exactly what we want to see. We don't want to let our former player into this game more than we already have. As 50 minutes goes here, 2-1 to us on the day, away from home. It was always going to be a tough ask to come from 2 goals down away from home, but we've worked hard to get to this position. Now it's only a goal. Realistically, we should be in a much better position, but still a lot of time. Let's see what we can go and do as 55 minutes goes in this game. Are we going to find a goal to tie up this game once again? We've already done it once. Can we do it again? It's Hiroshima in possession once again, but I'm sure we can go and win it back, create something into this back three they set up with, but we match them. I mean, in a defensive shape, we go man to man with them by the looks of it. It looks like Bueno has the task of marking Yamada, and then it's he's not done very well there. It's a ball in behind. The game could be killed here. It's a good save from Fujita to deny Yamada. They would have had a lot of practice together in training, Yamada against Fujita, and he saves it once again to keep us alive in this League Cup tie. Round of 16 ties. Another ball in here to the near post. We get it clear only as far as another corner for Hiroshima. Are we going to get a goal in this game, or will it be Hiroshima who run away with the result? Let's go and have a look. Can we go win this ball back, take it up the field, and go and create something? It's been quite the slow second half, I must say. It's been one of the longer episodes we've had so far. There's a shot that goes in there, and it's well over one of the longer episodes. And when stuff like that's happening, where we're having 15 minutes in about 5 real life minutes, then it makes sense. 65, 66, 67 minutes goes in this game. 20 minutes left. Are we going to find another equalising goal? We said we only needed 2 to tie it up. We need 2 goal difference, but it looks like it could be 3 to well and truly complete the job down this right side. Or will it be Hiroshima who go and complete the job here? That right winger has been very threatening. Yamada's in behind here. He has the shot. Is it? It is. Or is it? It is in. That is, wow, I can't believe that, because I thought he was offside. It's come off Tatsuta in the end. I thought he was offside, but I guess not. that is disappointing. The mentality is not in this team. Maybe it is time for me to go. It makes sense. By the next episode, I hope we are in that Melbourne victory job, but we will have to see. We're going to make some changes. Maeda on into the middle, Hasegawa onto the right side, or put him on left side actually, and leave Morishima on that right side. Of a bit more, obviously a bit of an unnatural position. We can actually go and swap these two around. I have just realised, so we'll go and do that now. But it's been a frustrating game for us really. We played so well in the first half, and then it's just gone bad for us. It has gone bad. Here's Usami as he gets dispossessed, and it looks like the Hiroshima will try and seal the deal. We've had the better chances by the looks of it. Not much of the ball, which is rare for us. But at the end of the day, what can we do? The final few moments of this game, Hiroshima going to look to complete their job, knock us out at the round of 16 stage. Though it is an improvement against a team who are probably better than us, a bit more consistent than some of these big teams. They are definitely a big team themselves. How do they do in their competitions? They have won 3 J Leagues, as you can see there, and have won 2 in a row. A few years ago, as the full-time whistle is going to go. It's a day of losses, but if that's the final day, then we can't really complain, can we? So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave with this little tune. I'll see you again tomorrow, wherever we are. Thank you, bye.